The government has formalized two agreements aimed at improving disaster preparedness and strengthening the island's social protection system. On Tuesday, April 15, 2025, the government and the World Food Programme signed the Anticipatory Action and Technical Assistance Agreements at the Financial Center in Point Seraphin. Officials stated that one purpose of the Anticipatory Action Agreement is to enable early emergency assistance, including cash and food vouchers, for vulnerable households before a hurricane.
The system is activated 72 hours in advance of a hurricane, based on verified meteorological forecasts and pre-agreed triggers, right? Around 2,000 vulnerable households will receive assistance either through cash transfers of $300 or whether through food vouchers. So part of the preparation that I would have mentioned previously, they will be prepared in terms of the food items, the candles, and all the key items that's required prior to the disaster making landfall. So eligible households are selected from existing social protection programs like your public assistance program, your home care program, among others, based on the vulnerability criteria of the SLNet 3.0.
The Technical Assistance Agreement's objective is to strengthen the shock-responsive social protection system and enhance its ability to deliver timely, inclusive, and efficient support. Key focus areas include the improvement of data systems and digital payment platforms.
The Technical Assistance Agreement on Adaptive and Shock-Responsive Social Protection focus on strengthening the institutional policy and operational capacities of Saint Lucia's social protection framework to become a more responsive and covariate shock, such as climate disasters or economic downturns. With the signing of these two agreements, we anticipate an improvement in the coordination between social protection, disaster risk management, and climate adaptation efforts while building capacity for the government and social protection stakeholders.
The Anticipatory Action Initiative is being rolled out in Saint Lucia as a pilot program.
One of the key points that I wanted to make is that the Anticipatory Action Agreement that we have established with the government of Saint Lucia is really the first of its kind globally and in the region. We have experience working on similar models, but often for drought and often in other regions in the world. This is the first time that we've really established an agreement where we have prearranged financing that can be triggered and paid out to vulnerable populations before an event makes landfall, a hurricane makes landfall or a similar tropical storm event. So I think it's really important to point out that Saint Lucia is really leading the way on this.
Minister for Equity Joachim Henry appealed to officials of the World Food Programme to champion the cause for the most vulnerable in the financial system.
And I had the opportunity to Mr. Bogart, to speak with Senator Cindy McCain in Washington for advocacy at the level of institutions who are demanding that we should have two pieces of IDs in small borrowing member countries to open a bank account. And as much as we would like for people to be financially included, the rules for opening a bank account being imposed on us by foreign agencies makes it difficult for some St. Lucians today. And if we were talking about the same people, you would understand how it would be difficult for them to be financially included in the financial system.
A simulation exercise will be facilitated in April 2025 to gauge the preparedness of the initiative in the event of a disaster. The World Food Programme is contributing EC $600,000 to assist with the exercise. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.